Hi guys, my name is Mike here again, and I'm here to talk about Russia and Ukraine and the conflict. It's about to Russia, Ukraine, and the conflict. It's about to break because they want to invade. The Russians want to invade Ukraine. Uh, Again, common sense, people. I know most of you defend the fact that Ukraine defend themselves against Russia, and most of American people saying why we have to uh, defend Ukraine again, putting our lives at risk. You know, the world will always need a police, the police, and if United States doesn't do the work, or Europe, somebody else is gonna do it. And you know who's gonna do it? The bad countries. Russia, China, communist countries, or totalitarian countries. So, uh, he wants to take over Ukraine, and he might do that. And the problem is that when it's gonna stop. Most of you don't care about history, and that's the worst part. That's why I'm telling everybody to think, to read a little bit. Now it's a great moment because you have internet, so you don't have to go to a big library, check in the computer for a book, and ask to the librarian to give you the book, and search about history. Now, history is please don't use Wikipedia. There are a lot of stuff you can find, but it's in the it's in the web. So the same happened with Hitler. He arrived. He came to power. He invade Czechoslovakia. He with a falsely referendum he took Austria, and all the territories he used to say that used to belong to Germany, and we know how that ended up. So when is it gonna end? It's gonna start with Ukraine, later Georgia, later Lithuania, Estonia. When is it gonna end? Are we really? Are we really up to this situation? The politicians in the world? Some people is bad. And the only thing they want to stop being bad, it's putting on his head. Sorry, but that's the truth. When you talk to people, he doesn't understand. When you try to negotiate with people and they don't understand with those guys, and they don't understand. They only want violence. They only want to kill. They only want to invade. They only want to impose. Sometimes, when bad things happen, and we still want to talk, we're just afraid to confront the truth. And the truth is, we need to go to war. That's it. It's the truth. And I'm not telling you that we have to be at war with everybody. No, no, no. I don't care. I don't believe in war, really. My family came from they both my mom's side and my dad's side uh, were in the World War II. So in two sides, my family is from Italy, and my other family were from the Australia. Like my granddad was in Germany, and he has to fight with the Germans. And you know, war is not good for everybody. But the thing is that sometimes bad people, if we don't do something, we might get our asses kicked. Like the bullying kid at school. The bullying kid at school, you know, he feeds with fear. If everybody's a fear of him, he will do whatever he wants when he wants. That's like a tyrant in the political world. And when is that bully gonna stop? When all the school get together and kick his ass. Now he is the one who's afraid. Now he is the one escaping from everybody. And the peace will last more. Not forever, more. Because bad people, when they see there is zero tolerance policy with dictators, tyrants, and bad people, they will be afraid. Because they can't do anything without paying the price. So this is near more than we thought. First started with Crimea. They say we're Russians. We speak the Ukrainians are Russians. They speak the same language as us and everything like that. But Holodomor was happened in Ukraine, and it was made by the Russians. So many love from the Russians, right? But I think most of the people say that because are too far away from those problems, and they don't want trouble with those guys and everything. But the thing is, problems will catch up with you sooner or later. You don't believe that? Well, that is why Putin with Russia, it's menacing the United States with using Venezuela to attack the United States, the East Coast. See? If we people don't talk to the politicians and do something about for them to take seriously these situations, not only being because for me most of the politicians are like Chamberlains, a lot of Chamberlains right now in this moment of in the world. Too many Chamberlains, too many guys who doesn't want the war with bad guys, and you will end up getting the war and the humiliation of being a pussy. Okay, so I think at this moment we don't need Chamberlains. We need Churchills, more and more Churchills. People who will defend their countries, who will defend what is right. Because if we don't do it now, we might lose everything in the future. And we might have nothing to fight for. Most of you will say it's an extremist look of the way the world has changed. The bad people haven't. And that's a problem. We all have changed because we have relatives who were in war. Korea War, Vietnam War, World War I, World War II. We took experiences from that. But when the people is set to do bad things, they don't care about that. They don't care at all. They just do whatever they want. They just take whatever they want to take. So think of that. We have a chance, Rao. We have a chance now. Still have a chance. And and the Ukrainians need all the help we can give them. I mean the countries, and starting with 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 arms, with guns and everything. But I hope this takes some other way. It doesn't end up in a war. But I don't know. The Russians have been done. The governments, the Russia governments, have done a lot of bad things. So I don't trust them at all. So they're trying to block the other countries for them to have the green light to invade. And again, when is it gonna stop? After Ukraine. Think of that. Well, guys, that's it for today. Thank you. Like my video. Well, if you like the video, right? And subscribe if you have intentions to be hearing more from me. Bye.